Some languages make morphosyntactic distinctions between the complements of extensional predicates, such as no, and intensional predicates, such as wonder. In this presentation, I will discuss some novel data from Uyghur collected with a native speaker in the United States, which suggests that Uyghur is one such language, and that extensional predicates can embed intensional complements when the predicate is embedded under a modal verb. I propose that the facts mentioned come about naturally if we assume that 1, intensional predicates are actually complex predicates containing 2 extensional predicates, and 2, intensional complements contain 3 world arguments rather than the 2 world arguments assumed by previous analyses. The complementizer dep embeds intensional interrogative complements, such as in 4, but cannot embed an extensional interrogative complement, such as in 5. This suggests that dep embeds intensional complements only. However, as 6 shows, dep is grammatical when embedding under an extensional predicate when the predicate is itself embedded under a modal verb. I call this the intensional under extensional construction. Extensional complements are index dependent, meaning that the propositions true of the world of the complement are necessarily true of the matrix world. Intensional complements are understood as index independent, lacking this restriction. For instance, who Sean knows is happy is dependent on who is happy in the real world, while who Sean guesses is happy is not. Partee and Ruth, 1983, derived this difference by arguing that extensional complements have an unabstracted world argument bound by the matrix world. This argument is abstracted over and closed in intensional complements, no longer bindable by the matrix world, thus index independent. Under this analysis, we expect intensional complements to always be incompatible with extensional predicates, something contradicted by Uyghur's intensional under extensional constructions. I propose that the intensional complements equivocate 3 worlds with respect to a proposition. Extensional complements, which evaluate 2 worlds, must undergo closure once, so all of the worlds have reference, one quantified in the embedded clause and the other bound by the matrix world. Thus, under the new definition, intensional complements must undergo closure twice to be compatible with the matrix clause. Intensional predicates like ask are composite of 2 verbs, each one performing closure once. The same work can be done by an extensional predicate and a modal, such as want to know. In this case, the world argument W is quantified and is the known world. The world argument W prime is quantified and is the wanted world in which the knowing happens. And the final world W double prime is bound by the matrix world. I argue that index independence is not brought about by severing the binding relationship between embedded and matrix world, but rather through the fact that under intensional predicates, the attitude holder does not hold knowledge over their world. They simply have some attitude about holding such knowledge.